And honestly, particularly in the last 15 years when I started really taking martial arts seriously, half the stuff that I've been able to do right in my creative life are principles that I learned on the mat with my Sifu. You know, guard your center, keep your eye on the lead elbow, get to the blind side, you know.
How often do you do that?
I started, I think I'm in the 15th or 16th year. Sifu was over the day before yesterday. So, you know, a bunch of times a week. And if I'm working on something or if you can make it to location, we'll have long stretches where we're doing it every day. And there's gradings. So you got to prep for those, you know. Mm-hmm. It's...
So what are you doing? Are you doing Kung Fu? Like, is it a very particular style?
Traditional Wing Chun.
Really?
Fu, yeah. Which is...
very underrated art form.
Yes. Also, so many trade secrets and so different than how I see it when I'm looking at videos. In that in UFC, everything is out in the open and it's discussed and you see. In a lot of the Eastern stuff, there was a... turf wars, and we're not really going to show them our footwork. We're not going to do this. So, but anyway, it's been a real deep dive with my Sifu Eric Oram, who's Sifu, my Qigong, is Grandmaster William Chung, renowned kind of Hong Kong rooftop fights, all that stuff. Amazing lore, but very technical, difficult to build, and easy to use.
You know, you very rarely see that in the UFC. But one of the best fighters in the UFC uses it regularly. Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson uses trapping hands.
The Mukjung.
Yeah. He grabs wrists and comes over the top with elbows. He does straight Wing Chun. He does it all the time. And he even practices on a wooden dummy.
Yeah. I got my ass kicked by a wooden dummy for about 3 years. And then I finally... understood the principle of don't fight force with force, and you know it's just nuts. So anyway, half the time, if I would be in a critical artistic situation, I would just say because Wing Chun problems are life problems are Wing Chun problems, and I would just go back to how did this kind of relate to, because I don't like getting clocked and getting my teeth knocked in, because we tend to, sometimes we glove up, but we're not wearing mouthpieces. It's very...
Why are you wearing a mouthpiece?
It's certainly not, because he's very good at pulling his punches, and he's also even better at making sure that I don't accidentally hit him. But we get as close as we can to what the real experience would be. But again, it's like everything. I'm sure... you know, a few clicks back down the road, there's things that instructors were doing that would be considered illegal to do to a group of students nowadays.
Yeah, for sure.
So
not just a few clicks while I was coming up.
That's what I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
They'd hit each other.
Yes.
The students would get beat up.
Yes.
It was a normal thing.
Yes.
So did you start training for Sherlock Holmes, or you started training before that?
I didn't. It absolutely coincided with my recovery. Oh. And the two things just somehow or other seemed to lock in. And talk to you off the record and afterwards about any and everything to do with my recovery. As far as it locked in with this, it was an apprenticeship, and it was an apprenticeship that was contingent on me being in a certain headspace. You know, it's just been a great gift, and it's also the thing where you're never done. I made black belt 5 years ago, going for another grading, and now we're doing a lot of weapon stuff, and it's just I just
awesome.
Adore
Congratulations.
it.
Yeah, my Taekwondo teacher said something to me when I was very young. He said that it is a tool for developing your human potential.